Hey, g'day guys, hope you're having a good weekend wherever you are. Today's a beautiful day in Sydney. It's 30 degrees, fairly windy. Everyone's out on the water today in boats, and everyone's at the beach. Nice breeze though. Now what I want to talk about today is it was going to be the insurance repair for the wheels, but I actually forget the name of the company, so you download the app, and I'll go into that when they do it. But yeah, it's unlimited sort of coverage on the wheels for $50 a wheel. So that's that. But what this video is about is truly realizing how difficult this car actually is to drive it fast. I mean, considering it's set up to be a rally car as well, it seems that we keep forgetting that. So you do get people that talk about understeer. How do you guys feel about the understeer? I mean, the whole thing here is about keeping the weight off the nose. It's like driving a four-wheel drive car is so different that I've actually forgotten what it's like to drive a rear-wheel drive car. The last rear-wheel drive I drove was a 135i BMW, and I hated it. I just hated it. So at the end of the day, four-wheel drives for me and for us and for Budgie and for all these guys as well, moving to the Audis and that with four motion. But what do you guys think about the driving characteristics of the car? I mean, it's quite hard to drive this car fast. Like, there's a way to drive it, but you can have very little understeer, I find. But yeah, you can also get the front ploughing in with a bit of pronounced body roll as well when you just take your eyes off the ball for that. Now, with the personal development stuff, I'm doing okay. I hope you guys are all doing okay. And once again, we're still sort of at the moment in that place, realizing that being motivated is just not really a factor in anything, because being motivated, I believe, and I'm firm on it now, is constantly being aware of your decisions and not thinking too much before you act. So I'm not saying to go out and buy a Subaru STi without thinking about it, but with other certain things that I've mentioned in previous videos, life's a lot easier when you think less and less overthinking. Apparently we have 50 to 70,000 thoughts a day. So yeah, I'll just turn this way in case this guy's not looking. So yeah, that was one of my favorite cars ever made, the Nissan Z, the Americans call it. So yeah, like, be aware of your decisions as well, and then you're empowered and you're a motivated person because you actually are consciously aware of your decisions. Like right now, I'm meant to go to Woolworths. We're having a lunch at my house with some friends, but I wanted to go to the gym today, and my friend slept in till really late, and now we're going to go to the beach, but I'm still going to go to the gym for that 20 minutes. So after I make this video, I'm just going to hang up on you guys and give him a ring and ask him if he minds waiting an extra half an hour or 40 minutes. Otherwise, maybe he'll join me. So it's like being empowered by your decisions and sort of looking after yourself as well first. You know, it's taken me many years now. It's not that I ever put my kids behind me or second, but you know, some things have got to wait sometimes, or got to give. So sometimes I'll think now, no, I'm not going to take the kids out for a day. They'll keep them at home, and then I'll go out tonight with my friends for dinner. And that sort of empowers me. Also, along with empowering yourself and becoming a better version of yourself, is being true to yourself. I hope this isn't too windy. I bet it will be. I'm holding a shirt next to me. I took my shirt off, and but becoming empowered is basically being in control of your decisions and making positive decisions, like just tidying up your kitchen or your bed before you leave, and it all catalyzes from one thing to another. Now, back onto the car. Regarding the tuning of the car, again, I have to say how much power this car has. I had a neighbour of mine that I had a little driving blitz with in MX-5, and he went, geez, that thing goes so well. Like, this thing is blisteringly quick, but it's got a certain way it's got to be driven. It wants to be driven in a certain way, which is not easy to drive. The brakes are phenomenal. Now, for those guys asking me how I get the calipers so clean, I forgot. I said to the guy, you fold up a little sponge, and as you can see when you get up close, I didn't really do a great job because my wheels are damaged, see? But it's a gurney, so gurneys do a great job, and then you sort of rip up an old sponge and get it in behind there. It's really not that difficult, or have a few different brushes, but you need to move the car. So you need to move the car along, which, you know, is the easier way. I've left the engine running because the dog's in the car. Now move back here, away from the wind a bit. Anyway, yeah, so hope you're all well. Thanks for your comments and that. Look, in that short video, the ship has arrived. You can see the pilot boats there bringing him in. See, they're Australians now. Australians are steering that ship, like in any port of the world, I think. The pilots do it. But anyway, so I'm loving the car. I've got a bit of inadvertent body roll lately, and you know, I just want to get this thing on the gravel. I mean, it's so easy to procrastinate, but for me to get on a gravel road, I've got to drive roughly to about a place called Wiseman's Ferry, and that's where the gravel really is. That's the closest to Sydney. And yeah, we'll see how the paint chips up doing that. I've had a lot of questions. Does the paint chip? No. Is Subaru paint thin? Yes. It's thin to save weight. Anyway, I'm going to get in the car now. So I gave it a good clean today, actually, but doing it inside's a bit hard. I used the Sencha room wax, and on the body, which has now got more and more swirl marks, which I'm going to remove in ceramic, I've used a little bit of the fine crystal spray, but only a tiny bit. Inside here, there's the room wax. You can see that's SENSHA for new subscribers. They're in Sydney, in North Sydney. It's all made in Japan. Refer to my previous videos for some tips on that, and there'll be a crystal sort of thing coming after I repair my wheels and stuff. But yeah, regarding the power, I've now decided to put the downpipe on the car, and along with that will be the Mishimoto oil PCV blow-by separator on the oil cap, as long as that's pretty much what the tuner suggested. And yeah, I've got the InGen on it, but it was howling today, 30 degrees, absolutely blistering performance, full tank of fuel, as the air is dense. It's got a bit of coolness to it. Anyway, hope you're having a great day, guys, all around the world, and thanks for your comments. Hey, it's awesome. Like, yeah, so there'll be some changes coming soon, something exciting, but I've certainly now convincing myself that I know the car, I know how it feels. I want to add a sway bar on the rear. It keeps coming up, just in violent maneuvers, you know, where I'm testing the vehicle. It's rarely when you're driving normally, but I just have this body roll on the rear, the bit of softness, which we've discussed, as well as all the suspension upgrades and how much better this thing really drives. Yeah, so steering's nice and sharp. I'm sure the next model will be sharper, but yeah, there's a certain way to drive this car, and just remember, when you put the auto forwards, you're weighting your steering up. You know, it's funny, like then you just heard a bit of vibration through the body because I've moved the sort of driving bias. Now it's 51-49 or something like that. No, 5940, or whatever it is, 5941 or something, or maybe it's, yeah, forget that, scrap that, Scooby STi, what is it? Also, Tim H mentioned that here in Sports Sharp you have an upshift little arrow which should come on now, which you just did. I noticed that just the other day. I thought, did my other one have that? Apparently the other one only does it in Intelligent. Whoop-de-doo. Anyway, hope you're all well, and we'll catch you later. Bye.